Hey everyone, Thrift Store Dave here. It's a nice crisp morning. I'm on Monday after I've been working the weekend. So I got some rest, I got some exercise in, and now I'm gonna go to not one, but two of my favorite thrift stores in Chicago. Come with me and see what I find. All right, store number one in my hometown, or just south of my home area of Roscoe Village. Looks like our discount colors today for half price are green, blue, and yellow. Let's start right here, I guess. Really strong find. A Nike hoodie for half price, $2. Thermofit, I think we're gonna grab it. Okay, it looks like we've got some Christmas stuff to look through. Gonna again maybe focus and see if there's anything mechanical. Found a Department 56 piece. Looks like it's in good shape for $6.50. These go for over $40 when I Google Lens them. So even if that's generous, I'll still make money on this. Don't look now, but we've got another one. This one's a bank. Had an old garage sale sticker of $3. Let's see what they're asking. $3.99. I think I'm gonna have to take a chance on this one also. Going through ties, and I think I might have to keep this one. Mr. Potato Head tie. This is hot. Tons of Christmas smalls. Not so small, so I'm gonna see what this guy's for. Ooh, roached. Quick tour down the aisle here. Some general fall stuff. A little bit of Halloween closeout. Really bummed I can't grab this piece because it doesn't have a price on it. It's in great shape. This would have flipped really quickly. Okay, just got out of here with a bag full of goodies for 50 bucks. Now on to store two. Okay, here I am at store number two, you can see. This one I go to less often, but I like their hats. They've got a great selection. And I also figured there could be some holiday stuff here to look for, like there would be at any of the stores. So let's see what we find here. Okay. Same discount colors, green, blue, yellow. Came across an interesting giant gnome welcome tapestry that I've tried to hang up to show you and dropped 3 times, so I'm just gonna do it at an angle. We'll see if I can lens this and see if it's worth the $2. Some more Christmas things. We'll see if this really decorated Santa might be worth something. This would be worth 30 bucks if it had its tree and if it wasn't so dirty. So I'm gonna have to pass on it. Looking at a bunch of smalls. Here we go. $2. This is a tree topper and it's 90s bugsbunny. This is gonna go. Going through ugly holiday sweaters. Came upon a vintage Christmas tree skirt for just $2. These go for 20 bucks plus. Okay, I got out of here for $21. Spent a lot of time, but I was able to get a lot of cool things, and definitely thanks to the help of Google Lens. So let's see what I've got from both places. Okay, I am back home in the man cave and spent a total, got my receipts here, about $70 between the two locations. First place, spent 50 bucks and I thought I got some good deals, but at the second place, it's even better. So here we go. At my good home base thrift store in Roscoe, to start, I paid $2 for this Mickey Mouse PVC piggy bank, and it still has its base in it. And these, if you look them up, go for about 10 bucks a piece, but this one particularly, I think is a little less common. I might get 20 bucks for it. So that's why I figured worst case I make some money, best case I make 20 bucks, which is my aimed margin. A couple hoodies I was able to pick up. These were at a half price rack, so only $2 a piece and in good shape. So I got a northface one, and again, in good shape. The letters aren't cracked or anything. If anything, I can always give this to my wife because she would fit this size. So that was low-hanging fruit. The other hoodie, I think I'm gonna be able to sell very easily. Also paid only $2 for this. It's a Nike hoodie, and it's very vibrantly colored. Got the neon going for it, and it is a special brand within their brand called Thermofit. So I'm hopeful that this is a more luxury level Nike hoodie, and then I'll get another 20 plus or more for that. As always, dug up a bunch of ties. I got a few though that were noteworthy. Ralph Marlin makes a lot of thematic ties from the 80s. This was a Star Wars one from the 80s. So you might be saying the Force was with me on this pick. This actually is from the 90s, to be honest. But again, vintage and Star Wars, so I'm hopeful that that'll sell very quickly. Got a couple other Christmas related things because the season is fast approaching, so they're already throwing stuff out there, and I did very well with Halloween mechanical toys, so things you put up on the table and they have batteries and they move and dance. Well, I found a Mrs. Claus piece that's just like that. I've got to make sure she works, but again, for $6, if she's in working condition, I can sell her probably for 30 to 40. And if she's not, there's actually a person who buys these, who repairs them, who I sold one of my skeletons to. So I might reach out to him and see if he's willing to take it off my hands. So I'm gonna make money on that. As you saw in the beginning of the video, there was also a Department 56 ceramic piece. And this is a nice one. It was a bank one, and it was only $7. And these, I believe, go for way more than that, like in the 40s to 50s. It does not have its original box, but it has no significant damage that I can tell. So I'm optimistic that I'll do well with this. And then the other thing that I got at this first location was a candle that looked like a gingerbread house. Now, Google Lens helped me figure out that even ones that are slightly used, you can see some of the wax was burnt out, go for a good buck. So I might make $20 on this. I only paid $3 for it. So another holiday item that I'm hoping I can sell quickly, really the day after Halloween, as people all start thinking about Christmas. So got 20 ties, got those items there. I figure I probably will make over $100 just on the non-ties, and then the ties I may make another 100 or two off of. Second store, got also a lot of Christmas themed things because I was just stuck in there and started to just kind of feel a flow and get very interested in the figurines because I don't know a lot about them. So I just kind of Google imaged until I found stuff that hit. And boy, did I. I found a bunch of these. They're by Enesco and they're called Snowsicle. And so you can see I probably bought 4 of them. And they were $1 to $2 a piece. I think I'm going to bundle them, and I'm hoping that someone will just want an instant collection. But you can see they're known for having a nickel gold glued into them. And yeah, so I'm hopeful I'll get a good buck on all of those. Old Hallmark stuff is hit or miss, I'm learning. This one was a hit. I paid 59 cents for it. It is an old Frosty the Snowman Goes to the John, I guess, figurine. It has a battery in it, so I'm gonna see if I can get it to play music. And these can go for $20 to $30. So it was weird as it was, I figured it was unique because of the plunger. And so I grabbed it, and turns out I will make money on it. Another piece that I grabbed is a lumberjack Santa that dances. If I put a battery in here, he will start to move. He is missing his hat. But again, if I can get him to move, this was the big risk of the day. I spent $7 on it, but I still think it's probably a $30 to $40 piece, even without his hair or his hat. Then got a Christmas tree skirt. These are usually quilted. They're in good shape. Even if they're not, people don't care because they're gonna go under a tree, and people always need them. And I paid only $2 for this. I'm hopeful that I will get 30 for it as people are looking for a tree skirt for the season. A couple small things, something just fell. I gotta pick it up because it was relevant, but oh well, I guess it's gone for now. It was a little tiny mechanical talking skeleton, or it was actually a pin, a Hallmark pin that I paid $1 for. Not sure if it made it to the earlier part of my video, but you wind it up and it moves its jaws. And so kind of a cool piece. Beyond that, got There's tree skirts for Christmas trees. There are also tree toppers, and old 90s Warner Brother tree toppers are valuable. I again have to plug it into the holiday lights to see if it works, but even in non-working condition, these are going for 20-something dollars. In working, they might go upwards of $50, and I got this for $2. So this was a great find that people were overlooking. A couple more figurines. This one looked kind of like just some sort of regular old holiday knickknack. What I did was I Google imaged it or Google lensed it, and it turns out it is Debrecht, which is a very finely made, handmade wooden figurine collection. And this one, after I took the sticker off, is serial numbered 146 out of only 600. These go for anywhere between $20 and $100, and I paid, I believe, $1.50 for it. So this is one of my best margin finds of my entire trip today. And then the other one I saved for last was this Figaro the cat figurine. So Figaro was Mickey's cat, Mickey Mouse's cat, and this figurine, when I lensed it, dates to the 50s, and it's made in Germany, and they wanted $3 for it. I'm gonna have to carefully clean this, but I've seen comps anywhere between $51 with bidding to $95 just bought fixed price. So if I can get this cleaned up, I think that I'm gonna make at least $50 on this piece. So very excited about all the goodies I got and the margins that I have available. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate now being up to 1,600 subscribers. People apparently are enjoying what they're seeing and enjoying the hunt with me. Also, if you were ever interested in purchasing any of these items, please check out my eBay store, which is LC208. I run it with my parents because they also have things they sell, so it's a family account. And yeah, but thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys again next week. I'm Thrift Store Dave.